Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Chateau Troplong Mondot. Troplong Mondot goes all the way back to the 1700s. Back in 1745, Raymond, I think it's Desailles, set up the vineyard and built the chateau. Around the 1850s, a guy named Raymond Troplong came along and expanded the estate. His nephew, I'm not sure if it's Eduardo or Edward, let's just say Edward Troplong. He kept things going in the 1930s. And then the estate was bought by Mr. I think it's Valetti. And his family held on to it for quite a while. But the real game changer was in the 80s when Christine Valetti started making some changes. She brought in some modern winemaking techniques like manual harvesting, which I don't know if you would call that modern. I think they were machine harvesting prior to that. And so she started doing manual harvesting and reducing yields, only using the best fruit and tweaking the grape varieties a bit. So thanks to her, the wines got a lot more recognition. The wines got better. And I think 2006, the Chateau was classified as a Premier Grand Cru Class A B, which if there's the 1855 classification, on the right bank they have a different classification. The Grand Cru, and then they have the Class A B and the Class A. Class A is like kind of like, think of it like the first growth. Class B, think of it like a second growth. So now the wine's kind of, would it be considered a super second? Kind of, it's like a right bank super second. Now Christine unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer, and her battle ended in 2014. But sitting next to me is a bottle of the 2008 vintage. 2008 is not known for being the best year for growing conditions. But under her guidance, a fantastic wine was indeed produced. And here it is. So I opened this wine about an hour ago, and I recorded myself opening it. The cork actually broke. I had a little bit of a difficult time with it. And when I first opened the wine, it was a little muted. But based on the age of this wine, I'm not going to decant it. And I'm not sure if it's going to get better tomorrow. It was a little muted, and now it's been open for a bit. And now it's opening it up, and it's becoming quite beautiful. So what do we got here? One of the beautiful things about wine is this bottle of wine was produced by somebody that's not with us anymore. And earlier, I actually recorded a video a few hours ago about being able to consume something that someone made a long time ago that may not even be with us anymore. So here's her work. Unfortunately, she's not with us anymore, but we can still enjoy what she produced. So what do we have in the glass here? Let's dig in. I've had this bottle for a while. I've been waiting to open it up. I'm excited about it. It's been open for a bit. It's less muted now, so let me tell you what I get. Oh, I like that. It kind of reminds me of the 2010 Ponte Canet I had. Now I know this is a right bank, so we have a different blend here, but there's still this wet stone, crushed violets, olives, black olives, mushroom, blackberries. There's fruit right up front. So you get the blackberries and the fruit right up. It's actually when this wine was a fresh vintage, it was probably pretty fruity. But now that it's got some age on it, okay, I'm just sitting here enjoying the wine now. I'm trying to make a video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm happy that the wine is good, because whenever you open an older vintage, you're a little bit worried that it's going to be a disappointment. And when I first opened it, it was a little bit muted, but now that it's been sitting here for a while and I was getting all my lighting and everything set up, it's been sitting here for a while, and now I'm happy to report that It's quite wonderful. Let's take a drink. There's still some tannins left that are a little bit chalky. So this wine could last a little bit longer, but I'm not sure it's going to get much better. I think this is a good time to open it. So the acidity is still there. It's still a juicy and vibrant wine. It's still fresh. The acidity's there. I would say the first things I notice, the fruit has calmed down a little bit after 17 years. Now, I'm not going to say that this is on par with like a 100-point wine, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you open a wine and I'm actually tasting it in front of you guys. I took like one sip of it downstairs when I first opened it, and it was a little muted, and now so I'm kind of experiencing it right now. And it's so good that I'm like getting off track. I'm like, okay, you're recording a video, dude. Like, get yourself together. It's good. So, man, she made some good wine. So this is under new ownership now. Pardon me. I forgot to bring my notes up here. I think it's, I have some notes over here, but they're not all my notes. A conglomerate bought this, and somebody else owns it now, but it's actually doing really well. It's still a beautiful wine. They're doing a great job. The vintages are really good. But under Christine, the wines were fantastic, and this wine is showing fantastic. So if you come across some vintages of this between 2008, whenever, older, newer, it's a good value. I think it's a good value. I believe I don't remember. I've had this bottle for a while, so I can't remember what I paid for it. I think I paid $140 for this bottle a while ago, and based on how it's tasting right now, I'm happy with that price. I'm happy with that price. I'm happy with it. It's good. So yeah, it's got violets, it's got forest floor, it's got whetstone, it's got a little bit of tobacco. It's a Bordeaux, and it gives you that classic, those Bordeaux vibes if you're craving those. I've been drinking Napa. God bless Napa. I've been drinking some Napa lately, and I haven't had older vintage of Bordeaux in a while, and this is fantastic. I don't even know where I was going with this video. I gave you a little bit of history of the chateau. It's a right bank. It's a Class B. There's been rumors that this would be elevated to a Class A. It hasn't happened. Some people are buying the futures, and they're buying like the 2021, the 22, the 23, because they're thinking it's going to get elevated to a Class A. And then the price of the wine is going to go up, and the vintages are going to be $200, $250 a bottle, which hasn't happened yet. And then if you have the older vintages, those vintages are going to go up in value. So I don't buy wine to invest in wine, so I'm not really concerned with that. I just think that at the price point this wine is, it kind of falls into, I love getting Lynch Bauge, Ponte Canet, Louisville Barton. I'll just talk like I'm from America. Louisville Barton or Barton. You can get those 2015s, those 2012s, those 2008s, and just like this wine, those bottles are between $110 and $130, which is not cheap. But when you're drinking this bottle, or you're drinking anywhere from 2008 to 2015, Louisville Barton or Ponte Canet or Lynch Bauge, you're paying less than $150, and wine does not get extremely better than this. And I made a video earlier about why people drink expensive wine and how we're fans. I'm a fan of Lafite. I'm a fan of Margaux. I'm a fan of Oberon. And so we will pay the big bucks for those wines. But at the end of the day, that experience is about art, and it's about, experiencing something that we want to experience. But if it just comes down to the way the aromas of wine and the flavors of a wine, this wine falls right in that sweet spot of I'm drinking some of the best wine in the world tonight, and this bottle was not $5,000. It wasn't $1,000. It wasn't $500. It wasn't cheap, but it was less than $150, and wine does not get much better than this. So now I'm just rambling. Thanks for being with me, guys. More to come, and continue on with me in my wine journey. Thanks.